Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna do a manga tour, and yeah, let's go ahead and get this checked out. This is kind of weird because I'm just talking to my phone instead of my webcam, but yeah, let's go ahead and start looking. All right, so first off over here, I just want to show off my Funko Pops right on my nightstand because I don't have space. I have a couple of my hero ones. I got Aang, I got Bakugo. So there's basically some right here, some convention ones. I got a bunch of One Piece ones. Missing a lot though. I started collecting this year. And up over here we got some glass paintings, a Naruto energy drink, One Punch Man canvas, a glass painting my girlfriend made me, Evo Unit 1 painting I did. Well, actually that was marker because I didn't have paint. A light I never turn on, and let's go ahead and look at the shelf. So first off, top of the shelf, we have a shit ton of Funko Pops out of box and Claymore. We have volume 1, 2, and then 4 through 26. Missing volume 3. I do plan on getting it fairly soon. It's just I've ordered it twice on eBay, and then the guy told me like, oh, this is actually in kind of bad condition, and it's like X library or whatever. I don't want library, like X library for Claymore, because I have it all. Like, it just looks good the way it is. I don't want like one shitty one, you know. Next we have Orient 1 through 5 current. If you haven't read Orient, I did make a video reviewing it. I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's crazy good either. It has potential, but yep. It's pretty good. It doesn't get good till like volume 3 in my opinion. But yeah. Next we got Berserk 1 all the way through 24 in singles. I've actually read all of them. I'm thinking about getting some more pretty soon. But as you can see, the Berserk shelf is kind of it's pretty damn full. So I might have to get rid of some Black Clover or something, or I might have to put it somewhere else. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but it is getting pretty out of hand over here. Alright, next up we have Black Clover. There's 2 volume 1s. One of them is the Loot Crate edition, and then 2 through 6. So I'll just go ahead and show you the Loot Crate editions right now. This is a Loot Crate. This is the original. So I've actually been reading Black Clover weekly for, I want to say, like 2.5 years now, and it's low-key been getting kind of disappointing, this current arc, but it's definitely not bad. I do recommend it. A lot of people hate on it, but it's really not a bad series. Next up is Chainsaw Man. I already read it online. That's why you see like volume 5 is still in wraps. But yeah, Chainsaw Man, amazing series. The anime is coming out pretty soon. I'm really excited for the anime to come out. So yeah, I've just been collecting this weekly. Like, I love that they just align every single volume except for 2 is just aligned perfectly, and that just I love that so much. Like, just looking at it just makes me happy. And then I got Gintama 1 and 3 back over here. Gintama's pretty hard to find, but whenever I find it, I do end up picking it up. I watched a couple episodes of the anime, like the first like 120, and I really liked it. I just haven't had the chance to pick it back up because I've been watching a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, Gintama is great. Hopefully, I know like they stopped printing like halfway through, or like 1/3 through. So I kind of want to get all of it and read it and then watch after. But I don't know. We'll see. Next up, the Forbidden Shelf. This is a Forbidden Shelf because I've only read like 2 series in this specific shelf. So first we got Fire Punch 1 all the way through 8, so completed. And then we have Parasite 1 through 3, which I haven't read. I want to get all of it. I already watched the anime, but I don't know how similar it is, but I'm definitely going to end up reading Parasite one day. I did get all 3 of them for like, what, $20 or something like that. Like, maybe less, like 18, 17, because I got them all in a bundle. Blood on Tracks 1 through 4. This series, I have a love-hate relationship with the series, because it's like really good, but nothing really crazy has happened since like the first or second volume. It's just a bunch of little things happening. I can't wait to see where it goes, but as of right now, I think they're on volume 7. I'm gonna catch up, and then from there I'm gonna see if I want to keep reading or not. Because like it's just drama, and as much as I love a good drama, it's kind of like I want something crazier to happen, you know. Like, there's a plot. Every single volume is on like a cliffhanger, and then they just kind of like just brush it off in the next volume. But I mean, it's really fucking good though. I've heard anything by Oshimi's really good. So yeah. Next up we got Dorohedoro 1 and 4. Dorohedoro, man. I've been wanting to read this for such a long time. Such a long time, I mean, since I watched anime last year, but I mean, a year is a pretty good amount of time. Like, if you really want to read something and you're waiting a year, that's a long time. So, Dorohedoro 1 and 4, I want to get, like, the first 5 and read them, and then see how I like it, but I know I will like it, so I know I'm going to get everything else. But it's just, like, the fact that it's so hard to find right now, and I know, like, the last volume hasn't been printed since the first print, so I'll see what I do from there, but as of right now, Dorohedoro, just 1 and 4. And then we got Solo Leveling 1 and 2. I love this series, man. Like, I never read it online or whatever. I've just been reading it since it's like coming out, and I'm loving it. It's so good. It's crazy. Like, it's a really good series, and I see why it gets the praise it does. Like, I've been reading Tower of God, and I was like a manhwa webtoon. It's good. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes like it does get kind of boring. I'm still like on like the train games or whatever it's called. So yeah, Solo Leveling is just fucking good. Like it's like an isekai on like steroids. Next up it's Zom 100, Bucket List of the Dead. I love this series, man. It's funny, it's wholesome, it has gore, it has action. It's a zombie series where basically the main antagonist, he's a wage slave, and the zombie apocalypse hits, and he's like, I'm gonna live my dream and do everything I didn't get to do. And it's a great series. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend it. Currently 3 out right now. They are pretty thin, and it's Viz Sig, so they're like $12 but for as thick as they are, as thin as they are, the art is amazing. So go ahead and check out Zom 100. Alright, up next is my least favorite part of the collection. As you can see, I use my Switch games as risers, but that's not it. It's just these Rent a Girlfriend volumes. None of them align. Like, they're all different size. 5 and 6 are really close to aligning, but they just don't align. I'm also missing 7, but I have Rent a Girlfriend 1 through 6, and 7 is missing, so I'm not current. I haven't gotten the chance to read this yet. Like I said, almost everything on the shelf I just haven't read. I'm currently reading D. Gray Man. I have 15 volumes. I'm going to read those, and I think I'm going to start taking off the shelf, or not taking off, but like taking it on. So Fire Punch, then Rent a Girlfriend, and then Wotakoi, and yeah. But then Wotakoi 1 through 5. I've heard a lot of good things about this. I really like the first couple chapters of the first one, and it did catch my attention, but there's just so much shit I want to read. Like, I was like, I'm just gonna get back to this when I could read it all at once and not have to be like shuffling between things, because right now, between like all my weekly releases, like manga online, I'm reading oh shit, I'm reading a lot actually. I'm reading Hajime no Ippo, which I'm like almost on chapter 200 out of like 1300. And then I'm reading Tower of God. And then at home, I'm currently reading Sit Young Men and D. Gray Man. And every once in a while, I'll pick up like a volume of like One Punch Man or something else to read on the side. But yeah, as of right now, this is this shelf. Most of it isn't read, but it's good. It's a really good shelf. A lot of good series on this one. I haven't read yet, but all right. Up next, we have One Punch Man 1 through 19. And then 21, I am missing 20. That one's been pretty hard to find. I think that's the one with like Flashy Flash on it. It's been pretty hard to find, but I'm missing 20, 22, and 23. Those are like the 2 most recent releases. I just haven't gone out to buy them yet. I'm only read up to, I think, 16 of One Punch Man, right? I think so. No, I've only read up to 15, volume 15 of One Punch Man. So I definitely am gonna read more. I haven't had the chance. I've just been focusing on other shit. I just finished Tokyo Ghoul recently too, so I was kind of trying to get that knocked out. I have a video up of my thoughts on it. It's not bad, but I think it's definitely overhyped. It's really good, but it's not in my top 10. Like, it's really, really good, but it has some low points, like boring points, where I just don't think it's like anything crazy. But yeah. And then behind One Punch Man, we have Volume 1 of Saint Young Men. I'm currently reading Volume 2. Volume 1 and 2 of Fist of the North Star, I think. Yeah, Fist of the North Star. And then we have the Soul Eater. I think they're called like the Perfect Editions, 1, 2, and 4. I read all of them on Right Stuff, like during the birthday sale for like $10 or something. And 3 just like it just hasn't came in. And then we have To Your Eternity 4 all the way through 14 or 15. What's the most recent one? 15. 4 through 15 of To Your Eternity. I've only read volume 7. Like right before the anime ended, I read the last volume, which is volume 7. So yeah, that's that on To Your Eternity. It's really good. The art is great. I'm probably gonna pick it up again. So I'm already halfway like through what I have, you know. So yeah, To Your Eternity, great series. It's made by the same mangaka as like A Silent Voice, I think. So yeah, fun fact. It's pretty. Right over here we have Marshall Volume 1. I haven't even read it yet. Dr. Stone Byakuya reboot. Let me just turn on the flash. The Dr. Stone Byakuya reboot. Komi Can Communicate 1 and 2. I do want to get more Komi Can Communicate. Don't get me wrong. I love the series. The 2 volumes I read, like they were really funny. They were great, but it's just been it's not on my top priority list. You know, it's good, but I don't know if I want to like go out of my way to get it. And next we have Jujutsu Kaisen 1 through what was the most recent one? 1 through 12. And then we have My Hero Academia 1, 7 through 1, and then 7 through 9, and then 14 all the way up to 28. So, fun fact, My Hero was actually the first manga I started collecting. I think it was like the 2nd season or the 3rd season. After Deku and Bakugo fight, I was like, I have to see what happens next. Like, holy shit. And I just started buying like one volume as they were coming out. But yeah, My Hero Academia, it's literally the first manga I started collecting. Yeah, but besides Naruto, back in the day, but when I moved to Mexico, I took all of that with me. But I think I literally had like all of the first part of Naruto. Like back when Borders was the thing, I would go to Borders by my house and just buy Naruto, and my mom would like buy for me. But yeah, I know the Naruto is still in good condition. Like it's at my house in Mexico. I just haven't gone to pick it up. But yeah, My Hero Academia, 1, 7 through 14, or 7 through 9, and then 14 through 28. If you like the anime, just read the manga. The manga is way better. The art, everything about it just feels so good. So everything about the manga, it just feels really good, man. Like the art, the fighting, the characters. Bakugo isn't as annoying. Deku isn't as much of a crybaby. It's a good series. And then we have My Hero Academia Vigilantes 1 through 3, and then 7. So I read the first volume. It did catch my attention, but I haven't read the other ones. And then 7 I ordered on accident, so I was like, fuck it, I guess I'll just keep it. So yeah, 1 through 7 of Vigilantes. I do want to keep reading more because I know it's really good. I just haven't had the chance to keep going with it. Next we have No Longer Human by Junji Ito. I actually just picked this up. I just don't think I'm like in the mental state to read this right now. Especially like the shit I hear people say all the time. Like, don't read this if you're trying to unalive yourself, or don't read this if like you're depressed or whatever. And like I'm not gonna lie, like lately I have like my ups, I have my downs, but I want to get to reading this at one point, but I've just been putting it off as of right now. And then next up we have one of my favorite shelves, and my messiest shelf, with Ground Blue 1 through 13. We're current on this. Holy shit. I love Ground Blue. It's literally like it's in my top 10. Like I love this series so much. It makes me laugh. I love the characters. Like it's just so fucking good and wholesome. If you haven't read Ground Blue, go read it. And then we got Hell's Paradise 1 through 10. Current on this. It's a great series. Definitely recommend it. And in the back, we have Golden Kamuy 1 through 20. I have not read it at all. I watched the first 3 seasons of the anime, and I really liked it, but I just haven't had the chance to read the manga. The art is amazing, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. Yeah, let's keep going. Before I forget, I'll show you guys my collection of Funko Pops from the office and some amiibos. Teddy bear my girlfriend got me our first Valentine's Day like 8 years ago. Zenitsu, a bunch more of the Pops from the office. It's like literally my favorite show. A graphics card, a Japanese version of Steel Ball Run. I actually picked this up at Kinokuniya. I did read Steel Ball Run. Like I just read JoJo's like recently, like all of it, like within like August. August and September I read like part 6 and everything after, but I got a Japanese version because I hate reading stuff online because I know how fucked up the industry is. So I mean, I like just one volume. I can't read it yet, but just one volume. I feel like it supports Iraqi like somehow, like at least a bit. At least that's what I tell myself to make myself feel better about it. But yeah, and then we got the Saitama Funko Pop, Genos, Saitama as Charanko, Lord Boros, Garo, Saitama in his Oppai hoodie, Terrible Tornado, another Garo with glow in the dark, and then we got my Ava Pops and going in a box, Law, a Shinji Fig Pin, Deadpool. I do need to dust this off. Like I dust off the other shelf, I just haven't dusted this one off. But yeah, let's go ahead and put this back, and then keep going. All right. Next, we have a bunch of big boys. We got Rohan at the Lavore. I actually really like this. Like, I don't know if it's canon or whatever, or if it's like, or what it is, but I love this series. I love Jojo, so Rohan's one of my favorite characters. Like, he's fucking awesome. Seeing him, like, I guess it's like a backstory how he became a mangaka, and this like whole little thing. Like, I don't know. It's just like the painting and everything about it. Like, it was really good. It's all colored. It's amazing. Like, it's a really fucking good one shot. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, it's amazing. Like, go check it out if you haven't. I think it's like $20, but you could probably read it online if you really want to. Next we got Blade of the Immortal, deluxe editions 1 through 3. I have not read these. I'm gonna be honest with you. They look great. I have not read them. I do want to get the Hellsing deluxes too, because Dark Horse makes like some beautiful deluxe editions, but I haven't gotten around to getting them. There hasn't been a sale on them, and I'm not gonna pay full price. Like these, I got for like 25 each or some shit. But yeah, next we have volume 57 of Kingdom. If you know me, you know I love this series. It's one of my favorites. Once again, I read it online, so I bought my favorite cover just to kind of be like, hey, I'm supporting them, make myself feel a little better. But yeah, Kingdom, I love the series. I'm caught up, reading it weekly. One of my favorite series. I hope we get it like serialized over here, but I don't think we're ever gonna get it translated. But yeah, of One Piece and like Berserk put together, like the goriness of Berserk and like the war and like the little fucking fights and shit. It's crazy. But then it's like One Piece because it's like a ridiculous goal. He wants to be like the general of like the number one general of the heavens, like known throughout all of history, and the king wants to conquer all of China and make it one instead of having a bunch of different nations or whatever. But it's really good. Kingdom's amazing. Go ahead and read it if you haven't. The anime isn't bad either. It was CGI at first, like there's a lot of horses, but the animation does get better. So if you haven't read Kingdom, go ahead and read it, or if you're more of an anime watcher, go ahead and watch it. But yeah, we have Kingdom, one of my favorite series, still in wraps too. And next we have Vinland Saga, another series I've really been enjoying reading. I just haven't had the chance to keep going with it. So we have 1 through 8, and then 10 and 11. I'm missing Volume 9. And for some reason, like I used to see it everywhere before. I used to see Volume 9 and no other volumes, but now I just can't find 9. I'm convinced it doesn't exist. Like, the last time I saw it on Right Stuff, I think it was out of stock. I might have to check again. But yeah, Vinland Saga, great series. I'm sure you already know about it. The anime is great. The manga is amazing. Yukimura is just like a goat. He's amazing for making this wonderful series. I'm currently in the middle of the Farmland arc. I think it's coming to an end, and it's about to get crazy. So I might have to take this Volume 7 out of wraps relatively soon. So yeah, I might have to start reading this. I might pick this back up once I finish D Gray Man and Fire Punch, like I said I was gonna read. I might start going ahead and catching up on Vinland Saga and perfect segue, Vagabond. Ooh. Vinland Saga, not so perfect segue, Vagabond. I have 1 through 7, and I haven't read 5, 6. Woo! I haven't read 5, 6, or 7 yet. So yeah, like last time I read was a couple months ago, but I remember exactly what happened. He went up to the mountains to look for the one that fights with the sickle and chain. I can't remember the name. And then he saw one of his homies from the war, and he was like, "Holy shit, you're the sickle chain guy that we're about to fight." And he was like, "Nah, that's not me. That's my master." And it was like some like girl, like some little girl. And he was like, "What in the world?" And it ended off on that. So I'm kind of excited to see where this fight goes. But overall, Vagabond has been one of my favorites. The art, the fighting, like the lessons Miyamoto learns, everything about it is just fucking perfect. If you haven't read Vagabond, I highly recommend it. It's really good, really really good. One of the classics, I would say. And it's just nice to look at. Like, look at these spines. You can't tell me it's not a good series. And next we got oh, actually, let me go ahead and show this off. One of like the biggest disappointments I've read, and one of like the weirdest, like I hate this manga. I hate it so much, man. It made me so uncomfortable reading it. Like there's so many sex scenes in this, and they're like fucking freshmen in high school. I understand what Asano was trying to go with this. Kind of like, oh, you know, it's like a romance, and you have someone in front of you the whole time, but then like when you're finally ready for them, or if you're not ready for them in time, like they might move on and do their own thing, or like shit like that. Everybody's different. You don't know what's going on with them, and when you try to be there for them, like they're over it, like they're ready to move on. You know, shit like that. But it's just so weird. The ending was just trash. Like I don't know. It was so bad. And I hate the fact that I have this like on my shelf. But I want to collect everything by Asano because he's like a really good and like controversial mangaka. And like he's not bad. Like I have read Downfall and Solanin by him. They were both really good. Solanin is like one of my favorite ones by him that I've read so far. I do have Pun Pun, but I just haven't got the chance to read it. So I have Pun Pun 1, 2, and 3, and then Volume 7. I'm about to order 4 and 6 on Right Stuff when I get the chance, and then I'll just be missing 5, and I could go ahead and read Pun Pun. But yeah, next we got 20th Century Boys 1 through 11, and 21st Century Boys, and then the singles 4, 6, or 4, 5, and 6 to as a place filler for Volume 2. The cool thing about this series, holy shit, I've never noticed what the spine connecting was until just now. Like the camera picks it up way better. Holy fuck, that's actually dope. But yeah, I haven't gotten to reading this yet. I do plan on it. I heard it's really good. But I'm kind of been debating, like, do I want to collect the singles? Because they look kind of cool. And, the comic book shop by my brother's house, actually, the guy told me he has all of the singles, like the whole series in singles. So let me know what you guys think I should do about that. I've been debating it, but honestly, I don't know. I might, I just sell the singles because I know they go for a lot. So I might sell like the 3 of them for like $60, like $20 each or some shit. Just kind of get my money back and then put it into my manga. And then we got Gans Omnibus 1 and 2. Gans, I've had this for as long as I had Parasite. I think I got the 3 Parasite, Gans, and 1 volume of Monster, and I forgot what else, for like $40 or some shit. Which is a great deal because each Gans is like $25, you know. So I was like, holy fuck, this is an amazing deal. Like, yeah, Gans each is $25. And then I think it's like $12 or $10 for the Parasite. So it definitely I definitely made my money back. And then Monster is like $20. But yeah, we have that's it for the wall shelf up over here, and everything on this shelf over here. Next, we're gonna go into my manga drawer. Yeah, that's right, manga drawer. So I don't have enough space on my wall for more shelves, unless I get rid of these, which I might. But as of right now, I don't think I am. So I have a shelf. But before I get to my manga shelf, I want to go to the messiest part of my collection I completely forgot about, which is the Jojo's section and miscellaneous. So this is my Jojo's collection. I have part 1, 1 and 2, missing 3. Part 2, 1 and 4, missing 2 and 3. And then part 3, 1 through 3, missing 4 through 10. And then I don't have any part 4, and I have the first volume of part 5. I only buy JoJo's on Manga Swap if it's a good deal, or if Right Step's having a deal on it. But I'm not going to go out of my way to collect it because it is really expensive, so I'm not buying it at retail. Like part 5, I bought it during the birthday sale at Right Stuff, so it was really fucking cheap. But yeah, and next we got 2 Fat Gun Funko Pops because he's my favorite character from My Hero, and I fucking love him, and everything about him is just awesome. He's dope. And then we got box set Tokyo Ghoul, Tokyo Ghoul Re, Bakuman in the back, which I haven't read, part 3 of Bleach, some JoJo's references right here, Hunter x Hunter Volume 1 and 2, Bakuno Loot Crate Manga Volume 1, Spy Family 1 and 2, Undead Unluck, 2 to 3. Groot. Some anime figures over here. We have an Itachi Android that I'm pretty sure is fake that I got like at a anime store that was like in a fucking bag, but I mean it looks cool. A Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 model kit that my girlfriend gave me. I'm not a Dragon Ball fan, but I mean I grew up with it, so it's cool. But I'm not like a crazy fan. Then we got a Misa in the back. Ultra Ball. My graduation cap my girlfriend painted for me. We got Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, Law, Robin, Nami, Kaneki, and other Zoro. Sakura and Miku my girlfriend gave me because they sent her 2 for whatever reason. And then we got Buggy D Clown right over there in action. Backstabbing, like the backstabbing bitch he is. Just kidding. We love Buggy here. Alright, next up on my disgusting desk. I mean, it's so dirty. Like, look at it. But yeah, on my disgusting desk, we have Monster Volume 1. I've been cleaning out my manga drawer, so kind of putting things on the side. Uzumaki. I love Uzumaki so much, man. It's kind of crazy because it went from like I want to get out of this town to like a love story to a horror. Like it's really fucking good. Read it if you haven't. The anime is coming out pretty soon. I'm excited for it. Now we have Saint Young Man number 2, which I've been reading. The Gray Man 11, which I have also been reading. I love this series, man. I don't know why I didn't learn about it sooner, but The Gray Man is really fucking good, and I've been loving every single moment of it. All right, next up we have volume 1 and 2 of Blue Period, with just like a bunch of shit, like some keyboard shit. I could probably throw away this Gundam box, to be honest. Just a bunch of garbage in here. And then next up, yeah, just ignore my floor. It's fucking disgusting. Next up, we have Platinum End Volume 4. And then 6 all the way up to 13. I'm missing 1, 2, 3, and 5. When is Right Stuff gonna send it to me? I have no fucking clue. But hopefully soon. Then we got Magi 1 through 4. And then D Gray Man 1 through 15. I have 10 over here. 11 over here. So we have 1 through 15. D Gray Man, amazing series. I love it. This is one of my manga drawers, and the thing I love about this is like it low-key fits manga like really well. It's actually kind of crazy. Next up, we have my miscellaneous manga drawer, which is like the 2 Shaman King omnibuses right here, and then we got a single Shaman King single. Is around to pick up girls in the dungeon. And Extra to Your Eternity 4 I got sent by Right Stuff. Boys Run the Riot 1 through 3, one of my favorite series I've been reading. Really fucking good. An Evangelion Omnibus, and then 1 through 8 of Inuyashiki. I'm missing volume 10. Inuyashiki is one of my favorite series though, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and read more of it. So far he has been one of my favorite mangakas. I was collecting yeah, my bad. So I was collecting Gigant, but there's like it's not over yet, so I don't think I'm gonna read it because of that reason. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching this ridiculously long manga haul. I really appreciate it. Manga haul collection tour. I think I'm a little bit over 320 volumes. I could be wrong, but yeah, it's been a while since the last time I counted. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you like always. Have a wonderful night. Stay safe. Discord, Twitter, Instagram, or not Instagram. Well, you know what? Yeah, my Instagram, my posts aren't there barely. And then my TikTok down below. Also Discord and Twitch. So yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe, guys. I love you.